Henry, host of The Writer's Voice, and my guest today is Timothy Gager. How are you, Tim?
Hi, Linda. I'm fine. Thank you for having me on The Writer's Voice.
Sure. You're going to talk today about a couple of different topics. We're going to talk about being a traditional publishing versus indie publishing. You're going to talk about writing in different genres. And you're also going to talk about your literary series that you have on Fridays. But first, why don't you tell us about some of your books, including the new one that's coming out later this month?
I just happen to have a few of them hanging around my desk here. I'll just go with my last few. The book that's coming out soon is called 2020, and it's all poems written in the year 2020. And it's my 16th published book. So just some of the last ones. This is the Shutting Door, which is poetry. This is The Thursday Appointments of Bill Sloan, which is a novel. This is Grand Slam, the Coming of Egg Story, another novel. And this is Spreading Like Wildflowers, another book of poetry. And every book but The Shutting Door was put out by my publisher, Big Table Publishing.
Great. So I think this is probably the perfect segue into talking about writing in different genres, because you write obviously novels and poetry. Tell us about all the different things you write and what your opinions are about it, why you do it.
I do it kind of out of necessity in the beginning. I grew up reading a lot of the classic short story writers, Raymond Carver and John Updike and Andre Dubus. My mother used to write short stories, so that was the first thing I reached for, the traditional, 3,000 word short story. And I enjoyed doing that. And then I had children. I like to write from beginning to end, so I couldn't sit down and have that time to do that. So I re-engaged in poetry. And from then I started thinking, maybe I have a novel in me. And I wrote that great failed novel. So I learned from the mistakes. The next book was, Bill Sloan, which actually started as a flash fiction piece. And I expanded a 400 word piece to a 75,000 word novel. Learned a lot from that. And the next thing I put out was Grand Slams, which is a fictional account basically of the summers I spent working at Denny's. But now it's different. I think, after it's kind of a way of that quote, finding your voice, that I can kind of sit down and be like, I haven't written a flash piece in a while. And I can actually think it through and pause and be like, what do I want to construct first?
So obviously a lot of different things interest you. Is that part of why you like doing the different genres? Because you can address just about any subject in any format?
Exactly, in any way. The thing is, though, if I'm writing a novel, I just need to write that novel beginning to end.
So your book 2020 should be coming out sometime between now and the end of the month, right?
Yeah, it should be out any time now.
Well, thank you so much. I've really enjoyed having you here with me on The Writer's Voice. Hope to have you again. So folks, you can find his books at timothygager.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. It was a pleasure being here.
Okay, bye-bye.